Hey guys, it's Intrizzle with the Dizzle back again with a new video. This time it's a bit different. It's not a commentary, it's not Fortnite, it's not it's not reacting to some random video on YouTube that I found and happened to like. Um this time it's slightly more serious. This is over Roblox. I have my computer in front of me just so I'm not like scrolling on the screen. But it says kids exposed to simulated sex and graphic images and dark side of popular computer game Roblox. And at first sight, I would have said that's kind of weird. Who would have sex in Roblox? That not only doesn't make any sense, but it would take too much thought to actually have to find a way to do that. Anyway, uh, apart from the obvious disgusting side of it, it's also odd that it's being covered by CBS. I mean, it is kind of large because kids shouldn't see sex, obviously, but it's also the fact that whenever a big news source covers anything about a video game, they're gonna be really biased towards it. In this case, I can see how, uh, but I've seen like with Fortnite, anything regarding to it, whatever the topic they're focusing on, they seem to think it's the only thing that happens in the game, which I'm not gonna play devil's advocate here and be like, Roblox is okay. Uh, no, it's just that being more of a gamer myself, if I do say so, I think I think I'd have a better viewpoint than just people who don't. Hopefully, they've interviewed though someone that does know or who has played the game, which I think they did because they are a large news source. And yes, I do need a haircut, which is why I'll be wearing this hat. For the rest of the video. So, without further ado, oh crap, ow, my foot. I'm sorry. Without further ado, let's get into the rest of this. Alright, so, Roblox is popular for a lack of words. Um, it's a game that a lot of children do play, and a lot of adults play it as well. You shouldn't discriminate uh, based on age. Adults can play games just as children can. There are games out there strictly for adults. Like, even though I play Mortal Kombat and I'm only 16, I know a lot of kids that play Mortal Kombat. It's fine. I mean, not personally, but just like if you play an online game, you'll probably run into some 9-year-old who will probably beat you. But that's not the point. Roblox is a game that you'll probably find more children than adults, and that's why the fact that you can find things such as these condo games, as they're called, which I'll talk about in a second, is particularly disturbing. So I'm just gonna read a little part. It's what you see on the screen here. Popular gaming platform Roblox is under scrutiny over so-called condo games that expose young users to naked figures, simulated sex, and crude language. So probably cussing or just anything related to like a sex position or whatever. So operators of Roblox say the platform, which enables people to program their own games and play games created by others, is used by at least half of American kids under the age of 16. Um, what that means is basically you can play whatever kind of game you want. Uh, One that I've seen is a factory where you can you build different stuff in it, and you gain money. People can break into your factories, all sorts of stuff in that realm. That's, I think, one of the ones I've seen the most of. Um, okay, so they have interviewed uh, a player named a 19-year-old named Dylan Lemus Olson. He was interviewed by CBS News, and he says that condo videos are basically they're like the dark side of Roblox. And there are a lot of games with the dark side. I'm not gonna say it's just Roblox. There are a lot of games where even if even if it is advertised to multiple people or a lot of people, you'll still see some things that you probably wouldn't want a child to see. Uh, Lemus Olson, Dylan Lemus Olson, goes by Dazzly. I really hope it's Dazzly on Roblox. In his YouTube channel videos, he looks at condo games or condo videos, which he called the bad side of the platform. He claims many of these videos have been removed from YouTube with copyright infringement listed as the reason. Now, I will say that even though it may be copyright infringement, that's still really bad. And I guess you can't really just say we don't want kids to see sex, which is reasonable. I'm not arguing against that. But I don't know if copyright infringement is the right thing. But hey, if they can remove it for it, more power to them. I mean, if I had a son, I wouldn't want him seeing it. I don't. But just in case I did, this is not something I would allow, and not something I would really want flying under my nose. So back up here is a video that they won't play. But anyway, what I'm gonna talk about next are these condo games that they're talking about. So a condo is just a condo itself. I'm gonna pull it up on my computer. Oops. A condo is a condominium, or is short for condominium. It's a type of living space similar to an apartment, but independently sellable, and therefore regarded as real estate. So think of an apartment, but you can sell or rent the individual room. But that's not really what this is focusing on. A condo game, it's kind of hard to explain, but really it's for sex in Roblox. That's kind of the TLDR, which means too long, didn't read. There are a lot of things in the game that you might not want a child to see, but apart from the character figures, which you can customize and put in the game, you can find these condo games. And the 5 most popular condo games, which I will read exactly as they are typed here. Shedletsky's Dirty Place. In this house, Shedletsky tries to play dirty games with the children who connect to the server. Which sounds exactly like a pedophile. If not very close to it. I mean, yeah, if Shedletsky, luckily this stuff isn't in real life, but it's still just as dangerous, because kids are naive, and even though you really shouldn't, like kids will give you a large amount of information about their personal life on like something as small as a video game. And like video games, it's fine to connect with people, to make friends. I mean, but you gotta know the difference between some random teammate on Fortnite that you met like today or 3 minutes ago, between someone that you've known your whole life and would trust with like your address or your mom's credit card, something like that. It's just like reading it exactly as it says. That's disturbing. I mean, there's no wonder why it's being covered. It's just, I'm glad they're taking this stuff off of YouTube, but I don't know, it seems like there's a better way they could deal with it. I'm not gonna say what the way is, because I don't know. I mean, you could just say, find this place in the game and like permanently delete it, then delete his account. And account deleting is another thing that's happening in the game that a lot of people don't agree with. Shower simulator. In this game, participants take a shower together despite gender. I guess if there are two adults on the game, then it doesn't really matter. Just don't show it to kids. But this is different, because what if one of the kids is one of the people in the shower simulator? And again, I'll say, luckily and unluckily, this stuff is only on the game. But like, you never know what people might sneak in there and go, hey kid, you want to play this game in real life? So it's sad. I mean, some other games like Survive the Killers, Dance Club, I don't know what obby game is, but I'm not leaving that on my search history. So, I mean, it's just other stuff like Friday the 13th is a game where you survive the killer, and that's not really for small children either. So, back to the CBS report. For some reason, again, it's not playing it on my phone, so I'll see if I can get it to play on my computer. Just give me a second. Okay, so here is the video done by CBS. I had to go to YouTube to find it because I don't know, something with the site. But I'm gonna play the video for you guys and shut up for a second.
There are new questions about inappropriate content on a popular gaming platform called Roblox. The game's operators say at least half of American kids under 16 use the platform.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't know anybody was gonna call me just yet. I'm gonna start the video again.
Use the platform. Roblox allows users to program their own games and play games created by other users. But a new Fast Company magazine article out this morning raises questions about something called condo games, which feature naked figures, simulated sex, and crude language. Our consumer investigative correspondent Anna Werner has been looking into the concerns surrounding the games. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony. These games are often played on a smartphone or a tablet, and they're another online social tool to bring kids together in a virtual setting. If you've never heard about it, you may want to learn more about how some people are using the platform for not so family-friendly activities.
We're building a platform for a new generation.
This is Roblox, an online gaming platform where kids can recreate themselves as characters and explore different environments, pretend they're superheroes, raise their own virtual pets, or go on top secret missions. And they can invent their own games.
Anyone can create anything at any given moment.
19-year-old Dylan Lemus Olson, who goes by the name Dazzly, understands that better than most. In his YouTube channel videos, he looks at a lesser-known side of Roblox, something called condo games or condo videos.
Condo videos are basically, they're like the dark side of Roblox, I'd say. It's just the bad side of Roblox.
Players create those games by writing computer code that allows them to bypass Roblox child safety filters, resulting in images like these, characters who are naked, who simulate sex acts, and use crude language in accompanying online chats.
Roblox has made a world where kids can build whatever they want. And with condo games, what they want is to be much more grown up than I think anyone imagined they would try.
Bert Helm is editor-at-large for Fast Company magazine. He's been looking into the condo games problem for several months.
I almost compare it to a house where the parents are out of town and there is a party going on. But the most shocking thing is that you see characters that are naked, and you see that kids have coded ways for these characters to have sex.
You can make people do anything you want.
This teen, who told us he's 15, said he's been building the games with computer code for about a year.
Then I really got into coding and found a way to basically bypass the game from getting reported.
Not only that, but Helm says he found some users trying to get kids to start separate, private conversations with them on a different app.
And you don't know if someone is actually an adult pretending to be a child, or with very bad intentions.
Roblox declined to do an on-camera interview with us, but says it has no tolerance for inappropriate content or behavior. The company says it has a stringent safety system in place, including monitoring content created by users, acting quickly on reports of inappropriate content, and continually evolving its defense systems.
So, I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to give a last piece of just some more of the interview I found online, or not the interview, what CBS wrote on their site, where it says let's see, okay, Louisiana mom Duranda Bordelon, I hope I'm saying that right, I'm sorry, Duranda Bordelon said she was playing a regular Roblox game called Adopt Me with her 8-year-old daughter when someone grabbed the mother's character and took it to bed to simulate a sex act. She snatched me back up and now she's doing stuff to me, Bordelon said in a video recording of the incident. It says that she recounted the incident to CBS where she said, all of a sudden, she brought me to this other room and took her clothes off and was asking me to take my clothes off. And just all kind of, adult stuff that shouldn't be for kids, she said. It's not appropriate for kids, and I'm very disappointed in the game, her fiance Jason Hanley added. So, I get it. I don't think Roblox is having too swell of a time trying to protect the youth from seeing and taking place in this stuff. But it's not only the adults, it's the kids falling for it. And I'm not saying it's the kids' fault. It's just, kids are naive. Their brains haven't fully developed yet. They're still trying to learn about how to count. And because these Roblox is catered toward super young children, so these are kids learning to count and multiply, and they're already taking advantage of these children online. It's a problem. That's the bottom line. It's a problem. So that's all I really have to say about it. I know I didn't give too much of my opinion. I just tried to show at least the 30 subscribers that I have what's going on, at least in part of the Roblox world. I can't say all of Roblox isn't bad and we need to protect Roblox because they're just the bad people. But it's just like any other game where you can talk or chat to people online. There are going to be people in there that are going to try to take advantage of primarily children. So with that, I want to tell you guys, if you have children, I don't think any of my subscribers do. I don't know though. If you do have children and you're watching this, I just want to say, keep them safe. It's not every video game. It's usually the people playing. But even with that, monitor what your kids see. Like there's some crazy stuff you can see on even kids' YouTube. There's some crazy stuff on there, and it's not always direct. It's not always, oh look, there's sex right there on the screen. Sometimes it's underhand. You don't really notice it unless you're really paying attention. So monitor your kids. Know what they're watching. There's not much more to say about that. You have to keep your kids safe. And sorry for that disturbance in the middle too. And I really hope I get a haircut soon. But it's been in Trizzle. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in like a week or two. I'll be sure to change that soon. I should have another Ghost of Tsushima video out later on this week. Today's Wednesday. So later on this week, and then I'll try to put a video out this weekend. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video if and only if you actually like the video, or if you want to support my channel, because I don't think this is a topic you can really enjoy. So I have other stuff that's much more lighthearted and fun than this. I just really thought I should cover it. I have a platform, so I think that I should get information out. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you guys next time.